Welcome back to the channel as we are here for the All Pro Football 2K franchise, and we're going to be facing the Miami Bullheads. They have one of the best offenses in the league, led by quarterback Jackson Thomas, and also their wide receiver they traded for over the offseason, Casey Smith. They have been an electrifying duo that we're going to have a hard time stopping. As well, on their defense, they have free safety Walter Grant, who's a ball hawk, and defensive end Ridley Rush, who is a solid piece on that defensive line. Now, the Demons have been up and down, like I've said before, and we have to face the Bullheads, who are having a slightly worse season than they thought they were going to, but Jackson Thomas is the current reigning MVP, so we're going to have to try to restrain him, his arm, and his legs, because he always leads the league in rushing for quarterbacks. As we start the game here with DC on offense, first down and 10, Samuel's under pressure, and he throws to the right side to Roger Thompson. Thompson's been lining up the league all season so far, leading the league in receptions and in yards. And it's basically because of his relationship with the quarterback, Damon Samuel. Third down and inches here, as they're going to move Thompson over. And like I said, in the last couple games here, we've moved right tackle Marvin Ephraim to left tackle, and he's playing a lot better on that left side. He hasn't let pretty much any sacks so far, and his run blocking has been a lot better. Samuel now running to the right side, throws it off his back foot, and he overthrows Thompson. Samuel's been throwing a lot better this season, but like I said, his accuracy still isn't there. He gets some pressure, he fights through it, and he finally gets sacked down. The rush gets to him as we watch it one more time. He's running away, and finally they let one up by Trevino. Third down and 16, Samuel in the shotgun. And he sits in the pocket, and he's going to take it himself just to try to get a little bit closer, as he gets about 10 yards with his legs. As we start here, Jackson Thomas. He's an electrifying threat at quarterback, number 15. He gives it to Jet Williams, the fastest running back in the league by far. Jet to that right side, and they give another draw play to Jet as he hits the burners and almost gets a first down. Gets 10 yards on the play, third down and inches. Thomas changing the play at the line, it looks like. And he gives the ball to Jet. He spins. It gets taken down by Young. Young's had a couple pretty good games at safety. He got drafted this past offseason. He's doing pretty well in that slot position. Now, first down and 10, they give it to Jet again, and Jet gets hit hard. Jet's been having a couple down seasons the last few years, and this year's the same, but he puts on the burners again and gets the first. We don't see a lot of speeding running backs anymore. A lot of them are bruisers. Anyway, they hand it off again. He gets stopped for a loss. Willard with the tackle. Willard has said that he's going to retire after this year no matter what. This is his 17th year, and he's ready to be done, as it's almost intercepted. Oh my goodness, we have to watch that again. As Jackson Thomas just threads the needle. Young misses it right into Casey Smith's hands. And like I said in the beginning of the game, Casey Smith, I mean, he was amazing at receiver for the Vipers. But here in Miami, he's top 5 in receptions and receiving and in touchdowns. He's been a phenomenal get for this offense. Now Thomas throws it quickly to the right side, and it's caught by Xavier Hobbs for a gain of 8. As we settle here, Demons have been struggling in the red zone here as they give the ball to Jet, and Jet gets taken down by Young. Can the Demons solidify here and not break as they give it to the backup, and he gets the first? Tippins is in, and he makes the tackle. Thomas in the shotgun, and they give the ball again to number 33, and he gets almost a first. Welch is on the tackle, luckily. Porter is still in at running back, And they get Jackson Thomas takes it himself. He breaks a tackle. He gets tackled down by Eddie Cruz, but Thomas is a big bruising quarterback. He's going to take those hits and hit the defender just as hard as he fights through the defense himself. He's leading the league in rushing for quarterbacks by a healthy margin. First down and goal now. Thomas under center. And play action. He sets up. He avoids one sack. He fights through. Touchdown! Miami Bullheads get on the board first. Like I said, Thomas, he's hard to bring down. And we're going to fast forward here back to the Bullheads as Thomas in the shotgun gets a wide open pass to Jake Navarra. The draft pick this past season. He's been on fire here the last couple games. They don't really like to use their tight end a lot, but he's a speedy tight end who could play slot receiver as well. Thomas throws it quickly again, and it's a first down to Navarra. Now he's coming out of the empty. Demons are struggling here to stop the Bullheads as Thomas gets all day in the pocket. He's going to take it himself, and he gets a good gain. About 2 yards to go. Can the Demons solidify here and get a stop? And they give the ball to Jet. He gets some blocking, and that's a touchdown for Jet Williams. And we fast forward again. The Demons can just get nothing started on offense as we head back to Miami as Casey Smith is way overthrown. That's the problem with Jackson Thomas. I mean, his accuracy is less than average. He has one, if not the biggest arms. His big brother Terrence Thomas is with the Cavalry, and they both share that electrifying arm that can come and bite them at any point. 3rd down and 10 here. Thomas in the empty, out of shotgun. And Demons don't throw a blitz at all, and it's caught at almost a first. Very close, and finally Demons are back on offense. They give it to Roger Thompson over the middle. Walter Grant was right there. The Demons have just had some really hard games the last few weeks, but they always seem to try to come out on top by the end, as now they give to Chris Young Jr. He gets some blocks. He breaks a tackle. He takes to the right side, outruns everybody. Let's see that one more time. Chris Young really showing his speed here, just like his father, as he gets a big first down. Now Jr. gets the ball yet again for only a gain of 2. This Demons offense is very hit or miss, but when it hits, it is scary as they throw another run play to Chris Young Jr. He jukes, gets a good gain, almost a first. This team has struggled on 3rd down. They're the worst 3rd down team in the whole league by 30%. And there we go, Chris Young with perfect blocking and gets a touchdown. Finally, he gets some good blocking against this Bullheads defense. And Chris Young gets the touchdown. See it one more time. Just wide open gash to the left side. And now the Demons are kicking the PAT. And it's almost looks like it got tipped, but he misses the PAT. Now Thomas gives it to a wide open Casey Smith on the next play. He takes it all the way to a touchdown. Oh no, Casey Smith absolutely broke Eddie Cruz. Cruz, again, like I said, he's hit or miss too. He had some pretty good plays the last couple games, but then he lets a huge gain like that. Out of position completely. Bullheads up 21-6 as Samuel under pressure throws the right side. It's overthrown to Saunter. And in the last game, I also explained that Michael Ingram, our second wide receiver, is injured for quite a few weeks as Ridley Rush comes through and sacks him. And again, over the middle, and Thompson drops the pass. They're going to have to go for it on 4th. They're running out of time here. This is dangerous, though. It didn't work last week. Can they get a big 4th down here? Like I said, they're the worst 3rd down completing team, but they have the best fourth downs in the league. But right there, they get sacked again by Ridley Rush, just destroying that right side. And now Bullheads have a chance to even put more points on the board as they give to Jet, and Jet gets taken down by Young. Second down and 11 now. Thompson throws to the right side to Casey Smith, and he gets taken down. Eddie Cruz needs to do a better job of holding down that right side. He's struggling here. Third down and 6. Bullheads. Thompson throws on the run. It's perfectly thrown and caught for the touchdown. Bullheads up 27-6. And now they throw DC throws a screen pass to Young. Chris Young Jr. with the catch with a gain of about 4. They're going to call no huddle here. They're trying to save as much time as possible. He's audibling at the line here. They throw another screen pass. He gets some good blocking, and now Samuel just takes it himself. They try to use this for their 2-minute warning type offense. It's a screen pass where it's almost like an RPO as well, where they can take off with Samuel. Samuel gets some blocking again. He throws it quickly to Thompson over the middle, and they got to call no huddle again. DC is firing so far. Second down 2. And he throws it quickly and finally gets stopped. Third down and 2. They're going to motion Thompson over. And it's blocked, but no, he gets tackled from behind by Trevino. And now DC's going to have to go for it on 4th. And as he throws, Saunter picks up the ball. There he goes, first down, Saunter. And now Young tries to come in for a catch, but Samuel takes it himself. Samuel again in the pocket, throws it to Roger Thompson, who makes an amazing one-handed catch. Inbounds, let's watch it one more time. Just in traffic, one-hand catch, first down and goal. Thompson is insane. And now they give the ball to Chris Young Jr. and he gets nowhere. 7 minutes to go in this game. Samuel changing the play at the line here. Quick step back. He throws to Constantine. Touchdown! Throw it to the big boy on the left side. Christos Constantine gets another receiving touchdown on the season. He's been incredible this year. And now Demons are only down 14 points as Jet gets the handoff from Miami. He gets taken down at the line. Miami hasn't been able to finish games very well. Will it continue as Thomas throws the ball in between defenders right there? He has wicked throw power as he throws it in between coverage, in between players. Perfectly placed too. First down and 10 for Jet. He uses his speed and gets a gain of 9. Third down and 3. Thomas under center. You always have to be careful with him running the ball too. And they give the ball to Porter as he gets tackled for a loss. They're forced to punt. It's DC's ball. 3 minutes to go. Can they make this happen? Samuel under pressure throws and it's almost intercepted. Walter Grant was right there after the tip, and now they give the ball to Chris Young Jr. He gets some blocking. Gets a gain of 8. They got less than 3 minutes to go, and they're down 14 points. I don't see how this can work out with Thompson being moved to the left side. They give the ball to Calvin McWilliams using his speed and long strides and gets the first. 2 minutes and 24 seconds to go. Samuel changes the play at the line, giving it to Calvin McWilliams again. He gets some blocking, but gets stopped for only a gain of 3. They're going to take it to the 2-minute warning. And Samuel, perfect protection, throws, and it's caught, Roger Thompson. And again, first down and 10, next play. Samuel using his own feet here as he goes out of bounds after the first. Samuel steps back, gets pressure, throws off his back foot into triple coverage, and it's caught! Christos Constantine with an amazing catch off the back foot, perfectly caught in the end zone, and now they're gonna go for the onside kick. Can DC get this back? DC has been the cardiac kids this year, and they don't get the ball back, but luckily they have at least 2 timeouts. Well, 3 timeouts, now 2. 2nd down and 5. Jackson Thomas under center as the clock is ticking. They toss it to Jet. He spins and gets tackled. And finally, Demons use a timeout. They got 1 left. 55 seconds to go. 1 timeout for Demons. All they gotta do is stop them, and they might have a chance after the punt. They give it to Jet, and Cruz makes the big tackle right there. They're down by 7 after the punt. 42 seconds to go. Samuel steps back, throws it to Thompson. He catches it wide open down the field. Can he go all the way? Touchdown, DC Demons. Basically tying up the game. Oh my goodness gracious. Walter Grant was out of position. DC kicks the ball and it's blocked. No. DC's lost again in the last moments of the game. Last week, they decided to not kick the field goal and go for 2, and they didn't get it. This week, they decide to go for the PAT, and they do not get it. Bullheads come up on top against the DC Demons. DC fought so hard at the end of that game. What a play. And what a game by DC. But the Bullheads were just better this week. Wow. Now, sadly, there won't be a power rank this week. I'm going to wait till the end of the season, into the playoffs, to have that. But also, I want to say that this offseason, I will have some openings. So if you guys want to put your players in down below, do name, position, height, and weight with your name, I can maybe add you this season into the offseason. Now, with this team, we're going to face the Las Vegas Lightning, who have had an up and down season. I don't think anyone had some big expectations, but they have Hall of Famer wide receiver Hilton Caskey, who's going to retire at the end of the season, all-star running back Pablo Parker, free safety Timothy Fitzsimmons, and cornerback Ty Palmer, who is currently feuding with the coaching staff, and I don't think he's going to last here with the Lightning. He's just not fitting in. But they did have the number 1 pick in this past draft, and so we're going to have to look out for Alfonso Ratliff. He's a defensive end edge rusher, and he's been doing pretty good this season. So look for him. He'll be on the left side. Marvin Ephraim's going to have to block him. So the Lightning are pretty good. They're not super special. And after our big loss last game, hopefully we can do a little bit better against this team. So for the first play of the game, Pablo Parker gets the handoff. He struts in the backfield and gets taken down for a loss of 2. Demons are extremely heartbroken about last game, and hopefully they can actually play pretty good as Jamie Brooks throws the ball to the right side. He was a high draft pick a couple years ago, and he's just kind of meddling, jumping from team to team. He was with the Cavs last season. Now this year he's with the Lightning. As Brooks steps back, he throws to the left side, and it's caught! Colin Johnson goes up and makes an amazing catch. Brooks has a very big winding throw, but he can get the ball there sometimes, and Brooks is pretty impressive when he has time in the pocket, as he does right now. He's going to take it off himself. He gets the first and more. Brooks is athletic in that backfield. You got to watch out, as more and more quarterbacks are these days. First down and 10, Lightning give it to Pablo Parker, who gets taken down for a loss by Connor Asper. Asper's having a pretty good season here as he takes down Pablo Parker. Second down and 11. Demons are trying to crowd the line. And Brooks steps back, throws a pass. It's almost intercepted, but just out of place right there by Asper again. Third down and 7. Brooks kind of struggling so far as he gives the ball to Parker again, and Parker just gets swallowed up by Dama Cruz Harden. Fourth down and 7. They're in field goal range here, so they're going to go for the first points in this game. The ball is kicked, and it's through the uprights as the Lightning are up 3-0. First down and 10. Samuel under center. Steps back, throws it quickly to Thompson, and he gets hit hard. And the ball wasn't thrown perfectly either. Wasn't a good choice to do that. Second down and 10 now. Samuel, play action, tosses it up to Thompson, and it's intercepted by Justin Proctor. Proctor's a short safety, but he just made a play there. Just going over the top of Roger Thompson, and now we're going to see the Lightning back on offense. Parker gets the toss. He gets some blocking, and he falls forward for a gain of 7. Finally getting some yards. Second down and 3. They give it to Parker again, who can't get anything there, gets stopped for a loss. Parker is a good do-it-all back, but he's struggling here, but it doesn't help that their offensive line is absolutely terrible. As Brooks, off his back foot, throws it, it's almost intercepted. Young was right there to make the interception, but the safety couldn't make a play on the ball. It just hits him right in his helmet. First down and 10 for the Demons. They're really missing their second best wide receiver, Michael Ingram, as Thompson makes a big catch, breaks a tackle, but gets tackled at the line. Like I said, watch out that left side with Alonzo Ratliff as Samuel throws to Young Jr. right there with a big catch and run. Third down and 4. Samuel gets pressured, and he's searching. He throws, and it's almost caught. It's dropped by Rain. It's going to be first down for the Lightning after the punt. As Parker gets the toss, he breaks one tackle. He hits the sideline. Can anyone catch him? And he's gone. Pablo Parker. Good blocking, but he really hit that second gear finally. Luckily, a tackle was missed. He broke a tackle. If he would have hit a little bit earlier, it would have been much easier, but he took the harder way, and he still scored. Now Samuel under center throwing, and it's almost intercepted. The linebacker right there made a play and almost intercepted the ball. Second down and 10 now. They give the ball to Young, and he almost gets a big play right there, but Ty Palmer's there for the tackle. And now again, Samuel taking it himself, starting to try to run the ball more himself too. I mean, that was really good last year. It really opened up the ball. But this year he hasn't been doing it as much, but when he does do it, he's pretty good at it. First down and 10, roll out. Samuel trying to run and gets absolutely obliterated by Jeff Alexander. He doesn't get a lot of sacks right there, but second down and 18. Samuel throws it to Thompson, and it's almost intercepted again. Jenkins on the coverage. Third down and 18. DC is struggling here. Starting out so slow. Samuel, perfect protection. Throws, and Constantine makes the catch, but drops it. First down and 10 for the Lightning after the punt. And Brooks taking himself. He misses one tackle and gets taken down for a gain of 9. We gotta be careful with Brooks here. He's just taking off. The Lightning are having some momentum here as they give it to Parker. He almost breaks it again, but he takes it outside and gets tackled for a loss. 3rd down and 5, play action as Brooks gets tackled down, sacked by Damacruz Harden. He fights through the offensive line quickly and sacks him down as now the Lightning are going for another field goal. And the ball's kicked, and it's through the uprights. 13-0. DC starting out slow again. And they give the ball to Young, who gets tackled down by Michael Robinson. Robinson's one of the best zone coverage linebackers in the league, and he's actually tied for most interceptions by linebackers. 2nd down 12. Thompson moved to the left side, gets some blocking finally. Beasley with the tackle, or the block as Young hits the sideline. He goes to the 30, the 20, the 10, 5, touchdown Chris Young Jr. He's been fantastic this season with these big runs using his speed, and people have a hard time grabbing onto him even though he's so small. He has a low center of gravity. 2nd down and 10 now for the Lightning as Brooks throws a perfect pass to Colin Johnson. Perfect coverage, but the ball is put right in the breadbasket, and Johnson takes it all the way down to the 9-yard line. As the Lightning are already looking like they're going to score again as Brooks throws to the right side to Hilton Caskey. Hilton Caskey completely destroys Eddie Cruz on that man coverage. Like, Caskey is slow. He doesn't have his athleticism he used to, but you cannot press him. Is now back to DC's ball as Samuel gets taken down by Ratliff. Now Samuel again gets pressured and he runs himself to get a small gain. And we cut to 3rd down and 12. Samuel can't get anything done as Jeff Alexander fights through Flowers' block and takes him down. It's going to be Lightning's ball again as they give it to Pablo Parker. He fights through, he spins and gets tackled down by Connor Asper. The Lightning have lots of momentum here. 2nd down and 5, they give it to Pablo Parker again. He's having a good game, especially with that big gain he had earlier as Brooks throws it and Eddie Cruz undercuts the ball. He hits the sideline. Can anyone catch him as Cruz gets tackled down at the 3? Perfect coverage right there. He lets Caskey wide open. He pivots his foot in and he gets the interception. And then he runs it all the way back. Cruz is super athletic and he can make these big plays, but he lets so many get away from him too. His 1st down and goal, they throw it to Constantine, touchdown in the red zone. Yet again, give it to your big guy on that left side. Ty Palmer just couldn't even get to that spot, and Palmer's a big corner, former safety. 1st down and 10, they give it to Thompson on the right side, and it's no good. DC again, as Lightning can't do anything. Constantine makes a big catch over the middle. Let's see that one more time. Perfect protection, and Constantine just gets hit hard, but it's hard to defend someone who's 6'10" on a good day. With Chris Young Jr. on the sideline making a catch, Jukes gets a gain of 3. Michael Robinson on the tackle. As now Samuel gets pressure, throws it to Thompson. Spin move and gets taken down. Perfect pass right there. I mean, the rush came on that right side and he held firm. 1st down and 10, they give it to McWilliams. McWilliams gets hit hard by Timothy Fitzsimmons. As McWilliams again goes with the ball. Calvin McWilliams may not be the fastest running back, but his strides are so long, it's hard to catch up. Now, Samuel over the middle gives it to Constantine. Another good gain. 2nd down and 4. Demons are finally feeling the momentum here as Samuel takes it himself and he gets the 1st. Number 7 is putting the team on his back here in the red zone, 1st down and goal. Steps back, pivots, throws to Thompson. It's almost caught. Proctor at the last second put his hand in there. 2nd down and goal. Drops back quickly, and he tries to run, and right there he gets sacked by Alonzo Ratliff. Ratliff has been, they've been moving him across this D line, so it's not just Marvin Ephraim on that left side. He's going in, going out. As now, screen pass to Chris Young Jr. He gets some space, breaks a tackle, and gets tackled down by Palmer. 4th down and goal. They run the sneak, and it finally works. Samuel's in for the touchdown, and the game is going to be tied. 1st down and 10. Lambert with a big tackle. Small linebacker at only 5'8", but he can tackle pretty much anyone down. 2nd down and 14. Lambert in coverage here as Hilton Caskey gets open but gets tackled down. 3rd down and 10. Brooks steps back, and he gets sacked by Lambert. Lambert was finally put on a blitz, and he got there. Samuel finds some pressure in his face, and he takes off and gets tackled. Big 1st down. DC needs something to go here. Perfect protection. He steps up. He throws it deep to Thompson, and it finally works. Thompson, wide open touchdown. He fought through the coverage right there. We're going to see it one more time. What a play by Thompson. Let's see that. Just perfect ball placement by Samuel. They are connected. One of the best duos in the league right now. Thompson just right in the breadbasket. He knows exactly where he needs to be, and Proctor missed the ball. It's hard to stop that, as we're going to finish the game with that, as the Demons will end up winning 34-23. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and like. I appreciate all of it, and just thank you for everything. What amazing 2 games we just had. Another loss that was heartbreaking, but another really good win showing off our offense. Thank you guys. You have a wonderful day.